our lethal setup if he sees us starting to go for it. So that's kind of what's deterring me away from it. But we do have the ability to pick up one more burn spell, right? And then it locks down the lethal setup if we want to try and go for the ambitious route. Alright, looks like we are going Blizzard into Emperor. Whoa, disconnected. Stream didn't drop frames, so that's good. Server just keeps occasionally disconnecting. I want to go for Blizzard into Emperor Frost Nova. So let's Blizzard this, and then ping him in the face. Spell power is kind of relevant. Maybe we do kill the Drake. Removing armor is pretty relevant too, because we're cutting it close with the damage here is the thing. I will take care of the spell power though. Just make sure Emperor is more annoying for him to clear. He potentially has to take 5 from it, you know. So it's not too shabby. Frost Nova Emperor. He used Swipe, Wrath, Living Roots already. Maybe it sticks around, you know, maybe he doesn't have Cthulhu or anything, and Emperor just procs again because he can't attack it. The dream could come true. Dreams do not come true. Well, we still need to find a burn spell, or Alexstrasza. Alexstrasza not as likely to help anymore, but the flexibility of this allows... Not much. We're gonna die, man. We're gonna die. I want to play Loot Hoarder over pinging, because we need an additional burn spell. And like an ice block somewhere in here, or a freeze. We have to go in without the Alex. We have to raw dog him. 23 damage. Hurts when 23 is not enough. Hurts, man. Something good. That's okay. Now we just need a burn spell with this. 7 mana here. And we are 2 damage off lethal. Was there any way we could have pinged armor off twice? We could have pinged armor off once, and then we'd be 1 damage off lethal, but we could not have pinged armor off twice. So we're gonna need Arcane Intellect into the block and the burn spell in order to come out on top on this one. That's not good. We're so close yet so far, man. We pinged that Drake. We could have pinged his face there, knocked off 1 armor. And then he'd be at 10 right now, but then he'd hero power. So... You. Off the novice, we could have Arcane Intellect block plus Bound Torch or Forgotten Torch. Oh, we have to restart. Hearthstone be dead, yo. Please read your donation, feels bad, man. I don't think I have the donation thing set up, so I can't actually see any donations. I appreciate whatever your donation says, but since the stream's on delay and stuff, it's awkward reading donations, so I would see it like in the past, which is kind of awkward. So I apologize that I can't read it out to you right now, but I'll see it later. And if your name's on it, respond to you via private message, let you know I love you and stuff. But for now, not going to be reading any donations, just going to be playing games. I've casted 9 hours today. I just want to focus on Hearthstone and not have to worry about anything else, so that's why I'm streaming this way for now. Sometimes I'll stream without delay, and well, most of the time I stream without delay or anything, and then I interact with chat and donations and all that stuff. But for now, my mind is jello. Too much casting. I just want to chill. Hence playing some Freeze Mage. So again, I apologize, but it will be heard. If you're super disappointed that it's not live, then I just really apologize for that. Okay. Coin Acolyte of Pain. Making me think he's freeze. I'm gonna just, instead of removing his Acolyte of Pain, pay my Acolyte of Pain to contest. It's both draws, man. Draw Fiesta. Maybe this is the young Freeze Mage mirror. And if it is, he's wasting Burn Spell on an Acolyte. So I like that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go. 8 cards. We go up to 9 with our natural draw. We are out of draw, though. So that's awkward. Oh, it's not even Freeze Mage. I thought it was Freeze Mage. It's Temple Mage with Acolyte of Pain. I said that's Hot Form's list, right? He plays the Acolyte of Pains in there. Well, no reason to ping anything, I don't think. We could Frostbolt this if we want to be really aggressive on removing things. We have 15 damage currently. We've been dying to Freeze Mages really fast, so I'm tempted to just Frostbolt this, get it weakened so it starts dying to things. I'm really tempted to, but at the same time, my instinct tells me to ping it. We have to ping it once anyway with Frostbolt and Blizzard to kill it, so might as well squeeze in the ping now. But we have been dying extraordinarily fast against Temple Mages, but they've all had double Fireball, Frostbolt, and missiles with like 8 spell damage, so I think it's unreasonable to play super safe and be just results oriented. We should just follow our heart, man, not be results oriented. There's no way this is gonna work, but we're gonna try it. He only has a few cards. No way any of those are Fireball or Arcane Blast or spells. It's a bit hopeful, right? We do get a Fireball out of the way. That's a Fireball knockout face that he doesn't develop, so ups and downs, positives, negatives. Cycle a Torch in our deck. We're at that point where if we get a few more damages, we got enough damages to make this happen. I don't think going Torch face is good, though. I mean, that Drake sticking around being spell power, dealing so much damage, seems painful. Could have overdrawn him, too. Oh, no, he couldn't. If he just natural draw, he's already at 9. Not the Fire Lord. It's like +2 spell power on every spell, even ones that don't go face. Ow. Letters Y. Well, Fireball Frostbolt's gone. Missile's gone. Alright, I'm gonna take care of this guy, set up the ping on that guy. We can get there. We can get there. We can limit his damage, find Alexstrasza, win the game. Game plan A is what we're sticking to. That's the standard Freeze Mage game plan, right? Alex them and then hit him for 15. Okay. It's gonna complicate things a little bit. Oh man, I wish I had that Blizzard still. How do I stop this? Top deck Blizzard, please. Oh my god, second Frostbolt. He's just missing Fireball. Then he's hit all of his burn. He's hit the Torch as well. He's almost hit every burn spell. Alright, so we're going to do this, and then we're going to Blizzard his board. Check it out. Alright, that didn't work. So what's the plan here? We got 15, 19, 29 damage. 29. He's got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 on the board. 12 with the ping. 2 for every spell he plays if we let that guy stick. If we can somehow administer 29 damage, we can win. While applying block, we can win the game. I'm not seeing it. I feel like he's going to have the ability to pop us. But if by some miracle he doesn't pop us, we can set up lethal next turn. As long as we play some amount of spells to his face this turn while ice blocking. Or we have to ice block next turn. Ping Fireball face. And then next turn we can go 7, 8, 9. Alright, so let's ping this. And we're going to Fireball face. And then next turn we can ice block, play all the other spells besides Pyroblast. And then Pyroblast is lethal. So we just have to not get popped this turn. And we got him. It's very hopeful, but I think it's our best odds of winning in this situation. He's out of burn spells besides the second Fireball. Oh, baby. So we go Fireball, Frostbolt, Ice Lance, block, and we got him. Oof. That was close. The odds are he doesn't have a burn spell, right? We nailed it. We did it. We did it. We won a game, guys. We're denying somebody legend. Isn't that exciting? No! 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 Come on! Oh, God. Okay. Alright, we got there still. Whew. Oh, jeez. Oh, God, gave me a heart attack, dude. We got there. Alright. Alright. Coin 2 into 2 into 3 is not terrible. With these draws, like, Ice Barrier is really good in this matchup, which is weird. Having it early enough so that you're not just dying to eviscerates and stuff is pretty good. So with my hand of already being a lot of really good draw, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It's probably an ambitious keep, but I'm gonna do it. Well, I already did it. Journey even below turn 1. Alright, Novice over Thalanos so we can save the spell power to be influential in later stages of the game. Alright, alright. Honestly, we'd probably play Acolyte of Pain over Barrier since we were fortunate enough to find it. We can get 2 draws here. Contest the Huckster. Haha. 6 cards in our hand, so even if we draw all 3, we're not going to get milled. There you go. Looks like we're getting 2. 3 mana, heal for 3, and draw 2. It's even better than Arcane Intellect. Absolutely bonkers. Alright, let's cycle the Thalnos, remove some threat. Hopefully our opponent doesn't get ice blocks so that we don't have to deal with that shit. Alright, at least he got that. This is a 2/4, kind of annoying, but not a big deal. We'll just get this barrier out there, do the ping. Emperor next turn isn't great, but it's not terrible. I've seen worse, for sure. We do want to be being able to do a lot of damage to our opponent, though, because you can't really fatigue the N'Zoth Rogue like you can fatigue the Miracle Rogue, right? Because they have so many minions in their deck, you know? Alright, we're starting to get towards that damage. Hitting both Ice Lances with our Emperor is pretty sweet. And we have a lot of health, so I feel okay with it. Alright, what's the best way to do this? How much damage do we have? We got 3, 6, 10, 14, 24 damage. That's a curious number. I think we want to get this cycled into our deck. And we want to freeze his board, or do we? We can probably just barrier this. It's not too big of a deal to space out our freezes for later stages in the game. And we can play this in less risk of overdrawing this way. You don't really need to cycle for that many. If we buy enough turns this way, we can set up lethal on 9 with Pyro. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then a ping is 12, and then that's 10. So next turn we just need to Frostbolt, Ice Lance, ping, and stop his board from killing us. Uh-oh, something's coming at my face. No spell power of his face. Or is it a shiv? It's a shiv, okay. Oh, Fireball helps us play around Earthen Ring of Arcir. So we want to do that. And this. And all of this stuff. And then we just Pyroblast him next turn, and even if he has a Farseer, he's dead. If he has 2 Farseers, then we Blizzard ping him, and then we Pyroblast him. Seems good. It feels really hard for him to be able to deal 27 out of hand while being frozen. So I feel fairly comfortable. Hopefully he doesn't have the double Farseer trick. And we got there. Yeah, Rogue's usually a pretty good matches for us. Sometimes crazy things happen with Edwin and obviously other stuff, but... Alright, back in that top 400, or top 500. We started out at 600, so we're climbing. Not much, but a little bit. Slow and steady, you know. Alright. Forgotten Torch isn't too bad for clearing out some minions. Oftentimes you have to coin it though, so having a 3-drop cycle is a little bit better. Kill his 2-drop, add a Fireball to my deck. Having Alex Strauss is pretty important in this matchup. Since we have some removal and some cycle, I think I'm going to just hold on to it. Make sure I have it for turn 9. I'm tempted to hold the Ice Block, but I know I'll draw the other one if I do. I just know myself like that, so I'm going to go with this curve. Try and maybe save the coin for Alex and set myself in a good spot. Potentially. Alex like a Hunter is usually really good because they don't really run any heal. So if you Alex them, they die. And I want that to happen. But Firebat, you gotta kill that guy on sight. Firebat's just simply too strong for the game. Simply too strong. My twin is casting on another channel. It's probably the rerun of Starlighter, yeah. I casted Starlighter all day during the daytime today. And now I'm here night shifting. So if I play this and he rolls Animal Companion, as long as it's not Misha, we're good to go. If it is Misha, we're super sad. If I go with the Frostbolt this turn, then we still don't have a way to react to Misha anyway. So I'm gonna loot order. Otherwise we're just like Frostbolting Misha off curve, or we're Forgotten Torching it, setting up to ping pass, or ping loot order the following turn, I guess. So if we Frostbolted, then he plays Misha, and then we would go Forgotten Torch, and then we would go loot order ping. I guess it's reasonable, but he's not gonna roll Misha. Astronomically low, right? He could do that. I feel comfortable with that. That is not a very strong turn. I want to remove the Beast because I don't want to have Houndmaster active, so I'm going to forgo cycling in order to just Forgotten Torch this. Add more burn spells to my deck that I can use to clear off his minions. If his minions are clear, I can Alex him, so it's kind of like good, but it's not great. Whoa. Hi, Houndmaster. How convenient. Forgotten Torch lines up really nicely. We have 3 fireballs in our deck. If we draw all 3 fireballs, it's 24 damage. And then we have a Frostbolt, so it's 27. I don't know how that applies to this situation, but it'd be a lot of fireballs. Alright, let's not let him play High Main, because that would suck. So I'm just going to play Doomsayer and get this barrier out there, because I don't want to die. I just want to be able to slow him down enough that I can play Alex, and if he's not playing High Main, because he has to kill the Doomsayer, then we're really happy about that, because High Main is a bitch. He has Kodo, that's unfortunate. But it's not a High Main, so there's ups and downs there. It's not a High Main. Alright. Alright. How much damage can I afford to take from this board? I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Odds of finding fireballs are really good. So I think I want to just fireball clear this. We need Alex and then not get popped when we Alex, and then fireball him and then pyro him, and that's a lethal. So as long as we just keep removing damage super efficiently, we'll be good to go. Using Frostbolt to gain 3 health doesn't seem great. Could potentially be worth it though. We need to find Blizzard next turn. So next turn we're going to have Arcane Intellect for sure. Because we need Blizzard for Call of the Wild, right? We want secrets too. He's used 1 Houndmaster. Alright, Frostbolt to get more value. We're gonna ping it. It's questionable though. Frostbolt may not be more than a heal 3. We may be unable to even play it later on because we have such mana intensive things happening. Aha, never Huffer. Good. Good, good, good. That isn't the worst idea. It's not the best, but if he kills it, we can still Arcane Intellect into Blizzard. Call of the Wild's kind of sketchier for him, because he has to trade a bit of it. I guess he just has to trade the Huffer, so Call of the Wild's still pretty good. Alternative play is like Arcane Intellect freeze the Misha. I don't mind this. We're gonna find Blizzard off this Arcane Intellect. We're gonna find it. And it could be awkward for him. He may have to impede development here because he has to deal with this. He may also have Call of the Wild, which then he doesn't. And he pushes 7, 8, 9 damage. Potentially 5 if he wants to ignore the Emperor. It's an ambitious proposition, but he may do it. I just don't see Emperor getting too much better than this. Heal for 5, man. Doesn't even get deadly shotted here if he wants to Call the Wild. Or most of the time it would just get deadly shotted, right? Can we just hit a freeze here? Like none of those cards? Shit. Alright, maybe we can still hit that Frost Nova. We got 2 Frost Novas and a Kona Cold. We'll go for those out. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, okay. Maybe that Emperor was just dumb. Yeah, I cry every time. Alright. Let's try not to die. 10, 11, 12, 13 showing on board. We're at 22. He needs more than Kill Command to kill us. Call of the Wild. That's a lot of damage. Call of the Wild gives him 8. And then we're still alive. So we can definitely stay alive and block next turn. Unless he has like double Kill Command. So hopefully he doesn't. That'd be cool. Alright, alright. Good stuff. At least our opponent's drawing well. If we were taking an additional 6 this turn, because we put block up, we would still get popped. So we couldn't just go barrier block. Wasn't good enough. Well, this isn't good enough either. How do we win? No, we're dead, we're dead. This is a good concede play. Good concede play. The Kodo is what screwed us, man. The Kodo screwed us, but... yeah. Back into the 500s, but it's okay. That matchup's pretty tricky. I've been casting a lot of tournaments, and I've only seen the Freeze Mage come out on top in very few occasions, and it is when the Doomsayer has gone off. Ours was not able to go off. I've yet to see a Freeze Mage player win that matchup without the Doomsayer going off. It's a bit tricky. We may have been a little greedy with the Alex keep, right? But we did handle the early game aggression quite nicely. The problem was the Blizzard. We just never found the way to deal with the Call of the Wild extension. We didn't find any Frost Novas, which hurt us a bit. No Frost Novas, no Blizzards. It's hard to play Freeze Mage without hitting any of your freezes. That's tricky. Those are important cards in the Freeze Mage build. Named after the deck, honestly. And we have added freezes because we added in the extra, the Kona Cold. Curious. Alright. We have Nova Doom, so let's just bank on that. I like thinking that it goes off most of the time. And if it goes off and I just greedily cycle every turn, I'm going to win. So let's just play towards that. It's in our favor, the odds there, and those are odds I'm willing to take. Maybe the Emperor turn is where we went wrong. Could have done something a little bit differently there instead of the Emperor. Could have went to Arcane Intellect that turn and hoped for freezes. Maybe. It's hard to tell. This turn, very simple. Ping this guy. Hold on to Frost Nova Doom. Priority number 1. Well, priority number 1, minimize damage. Priority number 2, hold on to these 2 cards for turn 5. Ow. Alright, let's limit damage. After the Frost Nova Doom, we can play the Ice Block. So we don't need to squeeze it out now. We don't need to Frostbolt anything because we're about to Nova Doom. And it's going to work. I believe. I'm putting my faith in the Doom. Alright, Doom will come. Doom will come. Impending Doom. We have 19 damage. We're close. Close. It's good to keep an eye on that. Occasionally that's going to be his health total in our hand. He gives us the well played. We can hold back Thalnos here, but yeah, it's not unreasonable. We get a squeeze in the ping, get him closer to dying. Kind of like just throwing it out there, though. It likely will connect for 1 damage. We saw a Knife Juggler Blade already. Let's get aggressive with it. And we need a little bit more draws as well, so hopefully we can find some draw. Oh, hello, little tentacles. That screams Sea Giant to me, and I don't want that, so I'm going to do that. No Sea Giant, no Gormok, no nasty stuff that hits me in the face. Let's just chill. We got enough freezes to space it out, so we can keep him on lockdown. Thalnos can keep punching him in the face. We got a lot of damage. 11 right here if when Thalnos remains. 12 if it connects. We potentially set up a Pyroblast lethal pretty soon. Oh, Flame It, here to help us out. Thanks, bro. So yeah, that's gonna allow us to set up lethal here. So let's do that. We want to limit the incoming damage because we don't want to get popped, right? So we can then do this and poke him in the face for 1. We're probably not going to get popped, right? And then next turn, you can Frostbolt Ping, and then Pyroblast. Now see us heal. He's not running heal in his zoo, right? We'll be okay. Please don't pop me. Yeah, he's trading. We're good, we're good. Very good. Alright. So the important thing here is don't play Doomsayer, because if we pop him and play Doomsayer, there could be some magical way that he Mortal Coils his own guy off, and like Soulfires another guy off, plays Peddler, and gets Leper Gnome off Peddler, and then kills us with the death rattle of Doomsayer activating the Leper Gnome killing us. That's how we lose this situation. So you just really want to not play Doomsayer. That's the most important part. Well, most important part, I guess, is setting him to 10. Second most important part, don't play Doomsayer in this situation. It can cause Leper Gnome to kill you by some weird miracle. So just self-control there in those situations is important. Power Whelming is no Mortal Coil. Alright, we got there. Alright, guys. It is now getting pretty close to midnight. I have to cast tomorrow for like 8 hours on Star Ladder. I casted 9 hours today, and then I have to immediately catch a flight to go to DreamHack Sweden. And then as soon as I land, I have to cast the DreamHack summer event. So, because of that purpose, I got a lot of things going on. I'm going to have to bid you guys adieu. It's going to be the end of my stream for tonight. I appreciate everybody that tuned in. I heard that Trump hosted me. I really appreciate that. Everyone that watches Trump and decided to stop by. Thank you guys so much, and I appreciate your viewership. Trump's a really great guy. I've hung out with him a lot. He's a good dancer, especially when he gets drunk. So great guy. Appreciate him hosting me. Appreciate you guys stopping by, and for those of you that stayed, awesome. So anyway, if you guys want to watch Star Ladder tomorrow, the cast is going to begin at 11 a.m. Eastern time. So I'm going to wake up bright and early tomorrow and be casting that. Me and Noxious will be commentating the games for you, so feel free to stop by and see that tomorrow morning. And then make sure you guys tune into DreamHack Summer. I'm going to be casting that live from Sweden. That's going to be in like 2 days, though, because I got that 14-hour flight to get there. But it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to bring it to you guys. Anyway, take care. Appreciate everyone for watching the stream.